Sure, are you dead?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RSCAR D-Class race, the first one in the books here in the RSCAR League Series, whatever you want to call it nowadays. Right here behind us, they're moving the cars as there are some drivers who will not be able to make it tonight, so they will be put into the back. But as right now, I have my co-host, co-commentator with me tonight, Brian Space. Welcome up to the RSCAR booth for your first time.
Thank you, Trejo. And you see, today we're here at Thompson Motorsports Park, and it's going to be an exciting race today, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's going to be our first time seeing the SK Modifieds here in the RSCAR D-Class Series race here. This is going to be a little unique. This is hosted by Josh Sintek himself, but he is racing tonight because he actually races Thompson in real life. He wants to get a feel for the cars, make sure they are right, make sure his drivers know exactly what they're doing. He's only racing 2 races this season out of 14, and they're both going to be at Thompson. So we're going to see how these drivers are going to be able to make their way up to the pack. We're going to see a bunch of drivers are getting TTBs tonight, like that number 74 of Colt. He was couldn't make it tonight as he's being subbed in by Law Fungreg. And we have our official tonight right above us, Jitsu Bogdan, or Illusion XNA. So it's going to be a lot of intense racing here tonight as we're going to get a little bit of starting lineup here for the rows. Row 1 is going to be Planet Nebula and an Evil Kitty. Really dominant in qualifying in practice yesterday, and Evil Kitty pulled away from the pack. Row 2 is going to be Kitties, our Squishy, and Eric Pro 7898. Once again, 2 fantastic drivers. Starting over here in row 3 is going to be the number 64 of Crazy Dude subbing in for Soccer Monkey, and the number 96 of Camo 289 subbing in for Yankees. Back here will be subbing in for... Well, not subbing in. Right here will be the JZM owner himself, Josh Sintek, driving that number 81 SK Modified, the number he drives in real life. And on the outside of him will possibly be the number 33 of Spec. Here we go with this row. It's going to be the number 3 of 4 Donald Trump. A little bit eerie in qualifying and practice yesterday, but he made himself into the race. And same for Jet 02. Made himself in the race after a little controversial finish. And all the way in the back is going to be the cars that are going to be starting in the back. It's going to be number 74 of Colt, but he's going to be, as Law Fungreg is going to be subbing in for him tonight. And over there in the back is going to be the number 54 of Toad, who could not make the race tonight, as he's going to be subbed in by Wolf. Other than that, I think we're ready for some great racing here at Thompson. It's going to be under the lights. As you see, Thompson has finally installed lights here at the track. So why don't we take a little bit of a row of how Thompson's going to work here tonight. Coming onto this backstretch, you're going to want to start braking right here. And then to start coasting it. That inside lane is not the lane to go. And then you want to get back on the throttle right here. Hug that outside lane to get more momentum coming off the corner. Same goes for 1 and 2. Other than that, I think the cars are ready for racing here at Thompson. And as you don't know, Brian Space will be commentating turns 1 and 2 in front stretch 1 and 2. I will be commentating back stretch 3 and 4. Once again, this will be a 50-lap race, and caution laps will not count whatsoever. Other than that, I don't know if we're ready to go racing yet. I'm gonna ask the people. They're saying 2 more minutes. Brian, what is your pick on this race, and how do you think this race is going to escalate?
I feel like there's going to be a lot of cautions for sure. It's a completely star-studded field, so there's no one winner. It's way too early to say as well, but we'll just have to see on the final lap who's leading. And it all dissolves from there.
Definitely. And so we have some good names here in the pack. Planet Nebula was the first ever signed D-Class driver here in the JZM D-Class Series SK Modifieds. Driving that number 18 Trey Carnes Motorsports and Trey Carnes Designs. But another good pick here tonight is going to be that number 0 of an Evil Kitty. Going to see how all this escalates as well. Other than that, there will be no fans in attendance tonight due to server lag. Fans, if you're watching the stream, we want to thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for making RSCAR as big as it is. We couldn't have asked for any of the help. And we want to thank Jackal and our proud sponsors, GWV Media, for making us the awesome intros here. We want to thank Brantuan for making us this beautiful track. We want to thank our frontline workers also with the real COVID-19 to be able to make our lives much safer and deal with all that. And we want to thank everyone for associating with Black Lives Matter and everything. It's a big issue going around in this country, and it's time for us to take a stand. Other than that, still trying to situate the cars here. Let's have a little issue there. A little bit behind, as I'm guessing we're just going to cut and let them get the cars situated out. We'll be back in a couple seconds. As right now we are back, I think we have the go to do it. I think they're playing the anthem right now. Drivers being impatient, even us up here in the booth waiting to get ready. This shouldn't be taking this long here for the D-Class Series, but this is what happens when you have the league owner or the series driver racing in it. I'm going to go get a word with them, so hold tight. I'm going to see what the issue is. Alright, so we're about to get the go ready here. I just needed to pull up the spectate list so we can spectate the drivers here tonight for some intense racing here at Thompson. Once again, seeing all the drivers. We're going to view their names so we'll be able to establish who is who. As the yellow flag comes out. Here in the D-Class JZM Series. Racing under the lights here at Thompson. Could be a really great race. Fun in Nebula. And as I think green flag is out here for lap 1 of 50. Really good battle there with Kitty and Nebula.
And there's a wreck back here. Already.
Josh Sintek upside down.
Josh Sintek on the wall.
Series owner already up. Race back has happened. They're going to need to slow down on your side. You'll be able to see the standings. Already a red flag here in the D-Class Series. I don't think they know how to do that. Well, other than that, gonna change all the laps, but so the thing about these cars, though, Brian, is they don't need the pit whatsoever. Fuel and tires are not an issue. They're here just to race.
That's gonna throw all strategy on the window. It's all about the driver.
Definitely. So already an interesting punch here on lap 3 out of 50. Already had a flip. We cannot get our instant replay system working for that. For all y'all at home watching and tuning in. But right now that is the order. Some issues here under red flag. Guess we're ready to go. Don't understand what the issues here is with D-Class as they're rolling back off. You can go single file, like I said. Not going to be any pitting strategies here. So we're looking at the back of the pack with the JZM cars. Josh Sintek's going to have to make a lot of ground here to move back up to the front of the pack. It's really hard to pass here, as right now they're about to go double file and go back off. Evil Kitty really slowed up there. They'll possibly be doing single file. His green flag's back out.
Evil Kitty gets a good start. Planet Nebula loses. Here we come into one. A bunch of wall taps, but everybody comes off clean.
Definitely on the backstretch. As we saw earlier, the contact that Nebula and Kitty made there on the restart. Look at that run Camo has going into the grass. Gonna send it deep in 1 and 2.
Camo's already up to second. Forces the 8 car up. Excellent driving there.
Oh, already
flipped
flipped.
Back there.
Seemed like that was Nebula's fault, as caution will come out. From that, that will be your race back.
And Kitty is what now will cost him spots.
Hold on. So we've seen here in D-Class that this is the first race of the season with D-Class drivers. It's new rules and everything, being used to the SK series, as they will usually park on the backstretch to get everything situated out. Something you'll see in the SK series. But it was a 3-wide racing there for a good bit.
Yeah, it was clean for a few seconds, but then one of the cars came up, completely bottled it.
Definitely, as Camo's going to get that TTB. He had a really good run there.
Well, if he's an excellent driver, he would be able to do it again. So from the back, he will have to work his way up again.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be a lot of momentum to make up, but we saw the speed we had. But look where Josh Sintek is. He's sitting in P7 right now. P6, my bad. As Camo's going to pass those other people. We're going to look at Josh Sintek here. We're going to go back racing. Single file here. Under the lights at Thompson Motorsports Speed Park. As they're about to go green. Once again, the leaders hit the restart marker.
Brandon Nebula got a good start there, up to second. Where's that Red Bull car? He's back to third.
Yeah, it seems like Kitty. Oh, look at Nebula. Gonna make a move on the inside, and 3 and 4, bumping and banging. That inside lane is not the way you want to go, but Nebula might make the move for it. Still too wide here on the front stretch.
And Nebula gets the lead here. And there goes the Evil Kitty on the inside. We'll try to battle Nebula here entering 3.
Definitely a battle here, bumping and banging everywhere. Camo making some ground up in the battle of the pack, as we see Wolf King and Jet having a 2-wide battle right now. Had a 2-wide battle.
And an Evil Kitty will become wheel to wheel here on the backstretch with Nebula. Sends it one down the inside.
Oh, gonna send them
Forces
up
them
into
up
the wall.
They're still together. Sort of clean racing here. And an Evil Kitty will get the lead, but will he keep it on the backstretch?
Look at that momentum that Planet Nebula had in 1 and 2. As Kitty's going to send him up into the wall. No wall bounce off on Nebula here.
And we see Camel work his way up from the back of the pack all the way up to 5th now. He's trying to chase Special Rancor, who is in 4th right now.
Definitely some hard racing here.
You see, it's a 3-way battle for the lead now.
Yeah, look.
Nelly will lead it. And almost gets turned there. Trying to keep it safe. They're still wheel to wheel, but Planet Nebula gets the runoff. And there's Eric with the Red Bull car. He overtakes for second. He will try to battle Nebula for the lead as he gets a big push off.
Something I also want to mention here, Brian, is these top 3, they're all TKM cars, and they're battling out like they're Team Penske in real life.
That's not how teamwork should be, honestly. But if it works for them to keep him in the lead, then something's working.
Slowly making his way back up to the pack is that number 81 of Josh Sintek. Trying to race as hard as he can. He won't be attending Daytona this Sunday for A-Class, so he'll be having Jay Fabbit serve in for him. That's why he's racing tonight, so he can at least get one race in for the season here.
Never seen Evil Kitty sense it on the inside of Eric. Let's check how the back of the pack is doing.
Look at Camo back there, actually. Battling off of Josh Sintek. Really crazy with his lines. Gonna push him up
sent it down the
wall.
inside.
Yeah, slide jobbed him.
Oh, he locked up into 3.
Keeps hitting the wall. Shouldn't be able to do that. That should be a legal move on Camo. But let's go back up to the front. Evil Kitty.
It's still a 3-way battle. Evil Kitty, yeah. Evil Kitty just dropped to 3rd. I don't know if he can work his way back up. He seems to be losing time.
Camo has possibly got a TTB penalty here. Dropping all the way back. Gonna lose a lot of time there off those wall bounces. Josh Sintek trying to make his way up to the top 3.
Evil Kitty tries to send it on the inside there of Eric. Bumps him into the wall. Still in 3rd, but we'll get the inside run again. Almost could have had a run on Nebula.
I want to talk about something with Josh Sintek back here. Number 33 and him did not have a great time in the heats yesterday. They kept battling it off, and here they are in the actual race battling it off. I guarantee you Josh's radio is blowing up.
For sure, absolutely. And it might be the 33 who has the run on here on the inside, but no, Josh Sintek battles him off. The 33 will have the outside here. Tries to bump him, nothing there. There comes the 8 car out of nowhere. Oh, he puts his team owner into the wall, and they're stuck. And there will be a caution out.
Wow. Caution back out. Tough break here. Going to be a good one. Not going to be a really happy morning on Monday for Kitties racing his team owner like that. But they're racing back.
Halfway through the race now, and it seems it's a 3-way battle for the lead. No one has been able to catch up to them.
Definitely. So we're going to be pausing on lap 26. As the field gathers up. Caution laps are not counted here in the D class JZM Cup Series, as we're still on lap 26 out of 50. We are halfway through the race. Had some intense racing here. As we see Eric Pro and Evil Kitty not having a good share of words here. So we're about to hit the 1 to go. Cars bump together. This is D class for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is their first race together. So we're going to be changing all laps back to 20. Have to do this for them since I have the little command down here. But we'll be restarting on lap 27. Oh, as they come to a complete stop, apparently someone has told them to stop. I wonder what this is all about, Brian.
Probably just terrible pacing. There's a big gap in there.
Definitely. But you'll expect these out of the D-Class drivers. As we saw in C-Class there, tomorrow will be Smule. Could be your commentators in the booth. Tomorrow night will be Taker, 4322, and Super Soldier. Then B-Class, honestly, it's going to be me up in the booth once again, and I don't have anybody with me. But then we'll be having the biggest race of the series so far, or the league, is the A-Class Daytona 250.
Should be an exciting race.
Oh, definitely. But all these races are exciting as we focus on all our drivers here in the RSCAR series. So they're going to be going yellow one more time. Going to be possibly going off, coming to the line. Yes, they are. So we're going to step back up a lap because they'll be restarting on lap 26 because that's where it stopped. Really good pacing right now, actually. Coming to the restart marker. Blended Nebula has a really good restart.
Should be equal there. Eric gets a good run. He could battle him off this backstretch here.
Look at that run Eric has.
He's absolutely just blown. Bounces off the wall though.
Evil Kitty still in the top 3 here. Here comes Spectral.
Oh, Eric could possibly chance for the lead, a challenge for the lead here. It's Nebula's tire. Nebula's still in the lead.
Yeah, look at this battle right here for second. Evil Kitty's going to send it deep. Going to easily pass him, but Eric's going to say no. Still going to be too wide, coming off of 2.
And there's a wreck back at the exit of 2.
Seems like Jet and Josh Sintek once again. Caution will come out.
Having terrible luck out here.
Not Josh's night tonight. I have to do this for them, folks. Justin Tech and them going to be catching back up right now. I wish I had an alternate account to fix all these laps. Apparently 96 is going to get a TTB. Once again, another TTB for Camo. And seems like he has parked it for the race.
Wow. Just absolutely dirty racing from him.
Definitely. Yankees is not going to be proud of him. He might be able to get a start and park points, but also making it into the heat, because heat will get you there. As we're back under yellow here at Thompson Motorsports Park. As we're going to pause this right here once again. Still reorganizing ourselves. Just checking the stream, making sure everything works fine for y'all. Hope we're providing some fun racing for you all tonight. Yes, it's D-Class. It's going to not be some excellent racing, but hopefully we're all getting a good laugh out of this. But hopefully this will teach them to be proficient next week. And we've been waiting for this. Remember, folks, tomorrow night will be Smule Truck Series at Texas. Really good draft package there. Trucks are able to pull away. Taker 4322, even himself, who does sim racing, says it feels like a real sim racing car. Somehow, in some way, they found a way to make it feel like a sim racing car, apparently in the eyes of Taker 4322. And once again, we'll be heading to Daytona for B class at the start of the season. And then Sunday, we're going to be heading to A class for Daytona. Once again, Daytona 250, Daytona 200 for the B class guys. As I think we're going to be going off this time at the line. We are. That means I gotta change all the laps. So we're gonna be restarting back on lap 28. Still got plenty of racing to go. Good pacing here, but we're gonna see what Evil Kitty's gonna be able to do in that 3rd position. As green is out, Eric with a bad restart there.
Just hugged the wall there. Could drop to 4th as I believe that's a wall-flung Greg trying to battle him. Almost went 3 wide. Now they're wheel to wheel here for the lead. Evil Kitty bumps Nebula. And Eric will take advantage of that. He moves up into second. Could battle Kitty here for the lead. Sends it down the inside. There's Nebula. And now Nebula's into second.
Look at the pack we have here for first. Oh! Another caution out. Kitties are
squishy. Absolutely got turned and flipped.
Not a good outcome here, as we're going to be pausing on lap 29. So we're going to be pausing it up, getting the field re-racked here. This is how they do it in the SK Modified Series in real life, folks, so don't get me wrong. This is how Josh Simtek runs his league. And Jitsu Bogdan, once again, our official here at Thompson tonight for the D-Class Series. I might move the RSCAR Network logo over here. I think that would be more efficient, since over here is the quality stuff. But yeah, I think we're all good and set. Probably a little lecture happening by.
Planet Nebula drops back to 5th, but we also see Spectral move up into 3rd. Different changes for positions here.
So we're going to be going green this time. Evil Kitty up there in one of the positions he wants to be. Been aggressive all night, but that's what you have to do to make a name for yourself. Once again, Brian, lead us through this restart.
It will be Evil Kitty leading us off here. Planet Nebula moves up into 2nd on that jump start. Almost 4 wide back there. And Spectral almost flips in there. There's Eric, I believe. Yes.
Oh,
Eric
no, he saved it.
He will lose massive time here. 2nd to last. Let's see how he builds up from here, as there's 20 to go here at Thompson.
Evil Kitty just pulling away as much as he can. Oh, big cause up there. Eric going to lose more time. A lot of these cars
Eric
waiting for a caution here.
Yeah, Eric just had a bad luck moment there. Just lost a lot of time.
He's battling it off for 9th right now. Look at the battle for 2nd, though. Planet Nebula and Spectral Rancor. Really good battle. Spectral's going to take it on the inside.
Wheel-to-wheel action there. As Evil Kitty still pulling away. Almost a 2-second gap.
Seems like Spectral gained a little bit of time there.
Tons of time, almost half a second gain. He's really battling his life out here.
They know the laps are winding down here, and you're going to see more of the aggression of these drivers here. A little bit of a wall bounce there. Planet Nebula is going to be looking on the outside. Not on the outside, but going to be looking on the inside. Going to be going, just following his lane, trying to catch up as much as he can. But if we look at the leaderboard right here, Spectral is losing time. Launched 0.2 of a second that time, that lap. Nebula gets into the wall.
Seems to get closer now. 8th back there. He's almost on his bumper now. Seems Evil Kitty's either just having a bad time right there. Just cannot handle the pressure.
Smacks the wall. Jitsu's going to tell him to let off a little bit. 1 second lap between them. As we look through the back of the pack here, let's look at Law Fun Greg battling it off for Trump and Crazy Dude. Crazy Trump's going to send it deep on them. Jet's going to go up high. Crazy is as well.
And Eric and Wolking battling there for 5th.
Still can get a top 5 here. Look at Kitty.
Kitty's battling Nebula for 3rd.
Look how much Spectral is catching.
Behind.
Look at that. He's going to take it inside.
Really get for the lead.
Oh, man. He sent it deep there.
Had it. And he do it again here entering turn 1. He's almost on the bumper of Kitty. He's now a 10th back. He sends it on the inside.
Oh, Kitty comes down on him. Oh, gonna lose a lot of time there. This is gonna bring Kitty's our squishy up here.
And Spectral drops to 4th, and then there's 2 positions gained for Nebula as he bumps up into 2nd. He will try to battle for the lead as there's 10 to go here at Thompson.
Oh, Kitty shoves him down the track. Aggression there.
Nebula sends one on the inside, holds the line very well. But Evil Kitty tries to pull the switcheroo. He holds off the lead for now. Laps that are winding down. Evil Kitty still holding in the lead.
Oh, but look at Kitty's our squishy trying to send it down.
Kitty.
4-wide battle.
Put 4 wide. Evil Kitty holds off the inside.
Oh!
And Squishy. Oh, still almost 4 wide.
We're gonna see what it is like. That didn't work. We're gonna see what it's like from the driver's point of view of Spectral right here. Can't really see with the sunglasses, but you're able to see the line he's able to take. How far? Look at that number 8. It's looking on the inside of him. Gonna look on the outside.
Oh, almost hooked him. And I believe the Evil Kitty wall rode there for a sec.
Justin Tech not really happy how far he is. His laps are winding down here for D-Class.
Eric's just almost right behind there, trying to join in the battle.
But does he have enough with 6 to go here?
Could there be a caution as well? It's a 4-way battle for the lead.
Oh!
Look at Kitty's, the Squishy's a bump, and the Squishy will take the lead here. Can he hold the lead though?
But look who made his way up here!
Inside. Is that Eric? Yes, that is Eric. He's trying to get
a little bit of wall bounce there with these drivers. Trying as best as they can. Kitty was looking on the inside, couldn't do anything about it. Kitty's our squishy, pushes Nebula down the line. Laps are winding down quickly. We see the aggression out of these drivers here. Look at Spectral, passes him easily. But no, Kitty's gonna get the crossover.
And there's 2 to go now. Or 3 to go, I don't know.
3 to go here still.
3 to go, yeah, 3 to go. Squishy holding the lead for now. That's a mistake from Evil Kitty.
Oh, Kitty goes on the wall, collecting Nebula.
Oh, now there's Eric. He's now joined the battle. It's a 5-way battle, but he's still far behind. He needs to put excellent times to go all the way up. And it's almost a 3-way battle here for 2nd. There goes Eric. He sends it on the inside.
Oh!
Back there. Eric is up into 2nd.
It's going to be a white flag.
It's a white flag. It's a 7/10 gap. Will Eric be able to catch up? Will he try to...
Oh, he's going to send it! Will he have enough?
He sent it! Almost had it!
But no, it seems
it's going to be Kitty or Squishies who's going to take the win.
A win here for JZM.
Excellent battle there on that last lap. Eric just hoping for the wreck and... Yeah.
What a win for Kitties. Congratulations to Kitties. What a race. That was entertaining to watch with the battle. A lot of these drivers not showing their pleasure on the track. Law Fun Greg and Jet. Really great racing there, Brian. What do you think about that? Pretty exciting to watch.
Entertaining.
They're checking their lap times for some reason. Don't know why Kitties or Squishy is not doing anything with his car. But wow, what a race, folks. We're about to get underway with post-race interviews here. Really good race in there. As right now we're about to open up the track. More quickly, I gotta fix it up a little bit. Gonna open it up for him to come down here, which that's not really gonna work. We're gonna have to find it somewhere else. Uh-oh, I goofed.
Whoop.
So we're gonna have a shutdown there. I goofed it. Getting get underway with interviews here. Let's get our race winner Kitties up in here. See what he did on that final lap.
We're gonna need a for sure review of the.
Okay, we'll go back up there. As we're gonna bring Kitties down here. Kitties, this is Trey and Brian up here in the RSCAR booth. You got a copy.
Hello.
So, man, congratulations on your first win here.
Thank you.
In the RSCAR D-Class Cup Series. Through those final laps, tell us how you made your way back up to the pack and be able to make the pass on the leaders.
Once I was sent to the back for flipping, I noticed that I could try to take a risk when I went high to low. So I braked really hard in the beginning, and then I went low, and I passed a couple of people, I think around maybe 2. And then from there, we just kept going. So we pulled away a little bit from the pack, like we separated. And so from there, I just kept going. And then I think I was being just a little bit on the aggressive side. But I think it was the 7. He got a little bit of, how do I say this? Like, I got a better run out of the corner than him. So then I was able to pass him. And then I just was able to keep on to the lead. Except on the last lap, on the last turn, I thought he was going to catch up to me. So I kind of freaked out, but I managed to keep it.
Definitely. Well, once after that, tell us how your strategy worked tonight, especially not anything being worth with tires or fuel.
Oh, yeah. The only strategy I really had today was just try to avoid flipping or messing up someone else's race. But I did get into a little bit of contact with the 7 at times, but we didn't wreck each other, so that's good.
All right, well, once again, buddy, congratulations on your first win in the D-Class Series here. Go celebrate, bud.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.
I forgot to let you ask a question, Brian. Well, other than that, let's bring in Planet Nebula in here. Nebula, you got a call? Can you hear us?
What?
Can you hear us? Up here in
Yeah.
the RSCAR booth. All right. So guide us through that battle with you and Evil Kitties.
I don't know, man. It was really just a lot of bumping. We were switching positions a lot. I don't know, man. At the end, we kind of got sent back somehow. And Kitties took the lead at like lap 48. And then an Evil Kitty went back to 5th.
Definitely. Now tell us through that last lap what was going through your mind with getting shut up in the wall and everything in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I was trying to just, hold my position because there's no way I was going to get first, but I was definitely thinking about it. But I definitely wanted podium, so I just held my position for that.
Definitely. Brian, you got any questions for Nebula?
Last lap.
What?
Your mic, come on. Your mic got up.
Do you have any questions for Nebula?
Last lap.
What? Your mic's cutting out. Okay then.
All right, with the issues with Brian right now, he's having issues. Other than that, Blushy, we like to thank you for making it a really good race. Finished all the way up.
Yep. Thanks for having me in here.
Got a top 3, a good podium position.
Yep.
Other than that, how about we go with an evil kitty? He's not in the VC, probably a little bit disappointed. Well, how about we get the JZM owner himself, Josh Sintek, an interview here.
Hey, what's up?
All right, so seems like you didn't have a really good night here at one of your favorite tracks, basically your home track. Tell us what happened with all those cautions.
Yeah, on the first yellow flag, I got sent up into the wall and got flipped. The second yellow flag, the 8, who actually won the race, who's my teammate, sent me up on the wall and flipped me. And then just the restarts after that, people weren't getting good starts in front of me, and I had to make evasive moves and stuff. And then people were just sending it in the corner, and I just kind of hung back there in 6th because I knew I wouldn't be able to catch the lead guys because of how far back I was after getting sent up into the wall. So I just kind of hung out there, just saved 6th, and just kind of watched the front group up there and watched the 8 go to victory lane for JZM's 3rd ever win in RSCAR.
Well, other than that, tell us what your strategy was coming here, Thompson.
Be faster than everybody else and try and not make contact with anyone and go through the corners well and not slip up in the corners. I didn't really do that much other than by myself, just trying to learn the track a little bit more since, this track is different than in real life. You can't make it exact. But turn 4, just like real life, is very treacherous. You need to slow down a lot coming off of turn 4, otherwise you're going to slam that wall. So I did that a couple of times just by myself. I just tried not to ruin anybody's race since they're running for points, and obviously I'm just out here for the win, so I didn't want to really ruin anybody's race towards the end, so I just kind of hung out there and watched the lead pack.
Well, other than that, would you like to say anything to your fans, family, or sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank you, Trey, for running RSCAR. I actually own this series. This is my first of 2 starts in the series that I'm allowed, that I'm giving myself, and also any other drivers that want to come down to this series. My sponsors, JZM, obviously, the team. I think on the 1 car we got Papa John's, the 3 car we got Avery and Stop and Shop. On the 8 car, I don't think there's any sponsors on that one. On the 54, I don't think there's any sponsors on that one. Even though Carnes Motorsports is not technically part of JZM, Skylar is one of JZM's drivers, so Carnes Motorsports, and he has Red's Apple Ale, which is the Cup Series sponsor on his car, so I want to thank them, and also the sponsor for my car. It's not on there for tonight. It will be soon, A1 Toyota. They actually sponsor my car in real life, and I hope the second race at Stafford will be better than this one. And I'll be officiating that one, not running it. So good luck to all the drivers, and congrats to Kitties or Squishy for winning.
All right. Well, once again, thank you, Josh, for competing in here, and great racing from your aspect. Just a little bit cut short here for the number 181. For the number 81.
All right, thank you.
Now we're gonna get the second place finisher here, Eric Pro. Eric, you got a copy? Let's try that one more time. Eric, this is Trey in the RSCAR booth. You got a copy? Guess he doesn't want to interview at this time. Other than that, let's try one more time here. Eric, this is Trey in the RSCAR booth.
Yeah.
You got a copy?
Yep.
So got us there through that last lap in 3 and 4. What happened there with you?
Yep.
No response
Trey?
or anything? You got a copy? Hello? Guess you can't hear us. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So got us through that last lap, especially in 3 and 4, battling it off with Kitties or Squishy.
Yeah. Alright, so... Okay, on 2 to go, basically, coming into the final corner. Well, are you talking about... Please repeat that.
Yeah.
No, can you please repeat it?
Okay. 3 and 4, like, what happened there at the last lap? What was your plans on there and everything, trying to, like, make that maneuver?
Okay, yeah, of course, it's the final lap. I wanted to push hard for the win, especially, like, in probably 15 to go. I dropped to the, almost the, to, like, last in the midfield. So I really have to do a really good drive to be able to catch up back to the front. But, like, there in the last corner, I saw him go high, so I just try to send it. Because I really wanted to push hard for the win, because it's really good to have a good start of the season. And it would be my first win here in RSCAR.
Well, other than that, you had a really fast car. God is what happened there whenever you're all the way in the back and made your way up with 5 laps to go.
Basically, it was just being concentrated, and I mean, obviously I made some contact with some guys, but I mean, we're racing, that happens. I basically just try to do, like, look for opportunities, basically pass them wherever I could. Just, this track is really about, it's really tricky, so you need to basically learn it in a good way, so you know how to push for positions and how to look for lines. And I think that the top guys were the guys at the front. You had to do that very well, and that's why they were at the front all day. Because mainly the top 4 guys were the ones who were leading the whole race.
Definitely. So do you have anything to say for your fans, family, or sponsors who are watching this?
Hold up, I have fans. Oh yeah. I mean, basically I'm talking to the RSCAR fans in general. I know that maybe most of them are probably drivers in other divisions, higher divisions. I'm just gonna say thank you for basically taking your time and watch us race. I know it wasn't such a good race at the beginning, but we kind of got to figure it out halfway, and we did a pretty long green flag run. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Well, other than that,
yeah. So my sponsors, Red Bull gives you wings, so drink it.
other than that, thank you, Eric. Congratulations on your 2nd place. Can't wait for Stafford for all these D-Class drivers next week. Once again, Eric, thank you for taking your time and being with us tonight.
No, thank you for your time.
But other than that, I guess that ended off here. Really great battling in the RSCAR division. I mean, the RSCAR D-Class JZM SK Modified Series. Really great, once again, really great racing, exciting, a little bit of trouble in the beginning, but once again, it was really great. Other than that, we'd like to thank you all, and we'll see you here tomorrow night as the Smule Truck Series goes to Texas.